10 unbelievable places that exist in northern Portugal. Sometimes you don't have a lot for your holiday in Portugal. Even though Portugal is a small country, rushing from one end to the other can leave you feeling like you never really got to know the people and their culture. So it's best to concentrate on the sights, sounds and tastes of northern Portugal. The northern part of Portugal has mountains for hiking, historic medieval cities to explore, beaches to walk upon and wines to taste. 10. Lamego. Lamego is an old Baroque village in the Douro region that is famous for making port wines. Portugal's first king, Afonso Henriques, ascended the throne here in the 12th century. The Our Lady of Remedies Sanctuary is the top attraction in Lamego. 9. Paiva Walkways. If you want a unique nature experience, then the Paiva Walkways, Passadicos do Paiva, is a must-see in northern Portugal. It's a 8 km, 5-mile, walk on wooden stairs and suspension bridges that are situated along the Paiva River, considered the prettiest in Portugal. You'll walk through lush vegetation, waterfalls, sparkling clean river water, and maybe even see some wildlife. This walk definitely isn't for couch potatoes, but if you want to try it, those who know say to start your walk at Espiunca because it's a less strenuous route. 8. Praia da Costa Nova. You can travel the world over and not find too many places with houses painted like those you'll find in Praia da Costa Nova. The houses in this fishing village near Aveiro are painted in colorful stripes, vibrant red, blue and green accented with white stripes. Some stripes are horizontal, others vertical, and some houses have it both ways. These unique homes were originally built by fishermen as shelters, now they're vacation homes. This is a good place in North Portugal to eat your fill of fresh seafood. 7. Amarante. Most people associate saints with doing, well, saintly things, like performing miracles. The Tamiga bisects Amarante, with the old city sitting on the southern bank. Known for Vinho Verde, a sparkling green wine, the city celebrates the Saint Goncalo festival every June. Amar means love in Portuguese. Hopefully, you'll love the stunning Romanesque architecture here. 6. Viana do Castelo. Viana do Castelo is an historic port city that was one of the places Portuguese explorers headed to when they returned from their voyages of discovery. Many of Viana do Castelo's old buildings originated during this time in the 16th century. Sights to see include the 1535 Renaissance fountain in Major Square, the Gerês do Lima Carriage Museum, the Romanesque cathedral that dates back to the 15th century, and the Flemish-style 16th century church, Misericordia of Viana do Castelo. When you tire of medieval buildings, you can relax on one of the pretty beaches. 5. Peneda-Gerês National Park. Established in mountainous northwest Portugal, Peneda-Gerês National Park is the country's only national park. Gerês, as the park is commonly known, was founded in 1971 to preserve the environment while allowing resource development. Park officials limit tourism, but those who do visit will find a few camping areas and good hiking trails to an old monastery and a castro or old Celtic settlement. Waterfalls can be found throughout, and when the water is low enough you can see the remains of two old villages, since dammed over. 4. Braga. Portugal's third largest city has so many churches and monuments, trying to see them all on a day trip from Porto just can't be done. Concentrate, instead, on just a few, starting with the Baroque Santuario do Bom Jesus do Monte, the city's leading site. Braga goes all out for Holy Week, drawing visitors from throughout northern Portugal. 3. Guimarães. Sometimes it's fun to go back to the beginning of things, in which case you'll want to visit Guimarães, regarded as the birthplace of Portugal. Here you'll find Gothic buildings, a medieval center with narrow cobblestone streets, be sure to wear comfortable walking shoes, pretty squares with outdoor cafes and, of course, lots of history in this traditional town. Among the top sites are the ruins of an old castle that defended Guimarães against Moor and Norman attacks. You'll also want to take the cable car to Penha Park for panoramic views and challenging hiking trails. 2. Douro Valley. The Douro Valley was just made to grace picture postcards. Sometimes described as an enchanted valley, you'll see terraced vineyards growing up mountainsides, the Douro River that meanders through lush greenery, and picturesque villages. The Douro Valley is known for its table wines and port, so be sure to visit a winery where you can kick back and do a little tasting in the world's first designated wine region. 1. Porto. After Lisbon, Porto is Portugal's second largest city. It's a city that is fast becoming a top travel destination in Western Europe. Explore Porto from its narrow streets in the Old Town section of Ribeira to the grand plazas in the newer sections. It even gave its name to one of the world's most popular dessert wines, Port. Take a tasting tour of the Port wine cellars along the Douro River and perhaps experience the city's vibrant nightlife. If history is your thing, you'll find lots of Baroque buildings and monuments in the Old Town, such as the statue of King Pedro IV in the Praia da Liberdade.